All right. Up next is the very funny bottle service.
Bottle
Gregory
service. All right, so did you guys see the big news story? Regulators recently ruled that Amazon Prime was a monopoly and it needs to be broken up. Unfortunately, when authorities tried to break it up, they found they couldn't do it because it was only divisible by one in itself. Now I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. One, Greg, why would you start with your best joke? You're supposed to close with your best joke. And to that I say, point taken. You're absolutely correct. That is my best joke. And two, you're thinking, Greg, that's pretty offensive. That's cultural appropriation of dad culture. And I know it might not appear like it, but I assure you I am one of them. So it's okay for me to tell jokes like that. So I'm a dad and I have 3 kids. The oldest is 5. And they're super special to me. When I look into their eyes, it really gets me thinking about things like the meaning of life and God and our place in the universe. And I've reached the conclusion that I only need one thing in the world to make me happy. Just one thing in the world to make me happy. And that's a vasectomy. If I had to think of a second one, it would be health, happiness, and long life for my kids. Like if I had to choose a second one, that's what it would be, like gun to my head. But definitely number 1 is a vasectomy. I cannot have another kid. 3 is a lot of kids. If you have one child, you're raising a potential school shooter. 2 is normal, 3 is a lot, and 4+ is a God situation. I do not want to have a religious amount of children. So when you have kids, you gotta like do shit with them. I don't know if any of you are parents out there, you gotta like do stuff with them. So I took them to the playground this morning and I realized the park is the best place to make new dad friends. And I need new friends because I have no friends. Dads in general have no friends. Think about your dad. He doesn't have any friends. All he has is a bunch of dudes he loosely knows from work, and occasionally they get drinks together. But the playground is a real meat market for dad friends, you know? So I've been working on a few of my pickup lines. Can I run a few of my best by you just to see if they work? I want to run them by it so I don't botch it at the playground. Yeah. Hey man, hey bro. I'm not a photographer, but I can definitely picture us playing racquetball together and then getting a drink at a bar with an unreasonable amount of beers on tap. Hey man, hey bro. That's how they all start. Hey man, hey bro. Are you Google? Because you have everything I've been searching for. Children for my kids to play with, a love of craft beer, and a casual interest in sports. Let's hang out and watch the Bulls sometime.
Okay.
And yeah, like I think I picked someone up on this mic. And if I ever want to switch teams and actually like go gay, I've got this one lined up in my back pocket. Hey man, hey bro, I'm married to a woman, but if you got an extra diaper, I'd let you change me. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's hard to be a dad, but it's all relative. Being a dad is way easier than being a mom. Think about all the qualities it takes to be a good mom. This list is enormous. Do you know what it takes to be a good dad? Here's the list of requirements to be a good dad. 1, you need to be there. That's it. That's literally it. And it's just physically there. You can be emotionally absent like me, and you're still considered a great dad. I was walking my kid in a stroller a few weeks ago, and someone walking the other way started clapping, and they said, "Good dad alert." And the worst part about this is that I actually thought I deserved it. That's like someone giving a football player a standing ovation because they were able to successfully get their helmet and pads on. It's literally the absolute least you can do. But it's important to be there for your kids. So I do these things called dad days where I spend the whole day with one of my kids. So yesterday I spent the whole day with my 5-year-old daughter. And at the end of the day, I asked her what her favorite part of the day was. And she melted my heart and she melted my little heart. She's 5 years old and she answered, "You, Dad, you were my favorite part of the day." It was adorable. And then she asked me what my favorite part of the day was. And I thought about it and I leaned in real close to her and I whispered, "The 2 beers I had at lunch." I'm Greg Matthews. Follow me on MySpace.
Let's hear for Greg Matthews.